So let's talk about recently in one of your rants, you called out the Grammys 50th hip-hop tribute performance, man. What was your thoughts when you heard about this tribute by the Grammys?
Forget my thoughts. Let's look at the reality of it. We've been putting 50 years into this game, and it was only worth 10 minutes. Now, the 50th celebration, and this is not being a hater. This is true. Okay? The 50th anniversary had 10, 15 minutes. DJ Khaled and Jay-Z had that much time for themselves. And I guarantee you that most of the old school that came to represent, they weren't getting a check. They were on the, it's a good look to be here for the 50th. And that's how they keep tricking us. All right? Because you want to be seen. But I can guarantee you that Jay-Z and Khaled wasn't there free. And this is no disrespect to anyone. This is just business, period.
Right.
Can't be mad at me for looking at it business-wise. And I would ask myself to any one of those old school artists, did you have access? So was your dressing room on the same side as Jay-Z and DJ Khaled? I bet not, because they get into the money and they will figure that all you broke old school that came for, excuse the word, that came for the good look is going to try and be pumping yourself to me so I can see what I could do to make you bread. I don't want to be by them. I'm sorry. Now, no disrespect, but any artist that ran into Jay-Z, except that I've seen, and this is Shan's perception, and no disrespect to anyone, we as artists, we run into people and, you know, they want to talk and blah, 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 and you be just like, hey, just right here. I seen Jay-Z do that to so many artists. And I have to ask those artists, how many times have you been the brother at your chest? Because I got to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's not because, look, everybody wants to talk to Jay. Everybody, he has to have his, you know what I'm saying? He has to show respect. But I still have to ask, like, really, you know what I'm saying? He had to, you know, you ran into him, but really, was it, he treated you like you treat other people? No disrespect.
Right. Passing, coming and going. It seems like,
let me clear this up, though.
Okay.
People will say I will be saying that because I'm mad. No, I came from an era that we protested the Grammys, right? And Salt and Pepper, all of them, they were getting Grammys, but what they wouldn't do was televise the hip-hop section. They would let us get the Grammys, but they wouldn't show the world the hip-hop section. So now, me and a bunch of other artists that weren't, damn it, shut up, phone. Me and a bunch of other artists that weren't nominated for Grammys stood behind these people. Stood behind them. We weren't getting Grammys. We stood up for your cause. And now, if you at the Grammys 20 years later, that means you saying, screw me. I'm in the Grammys now. They love me. They finally accepted me. You know that old adage of, oh, they accept me now.
You in the club now.
Later, right. So
they say the Illuminati.
Right, for all of those that stood with you on the picket line in defense of yours, if you just went and you're involved with this Grammy thing now, I got to look at you and I got to say what I've said on my Instagram. And you're not the type of person that I want to be around anyway. Because one minute you telling me, don't, now you convince me that I should be friends with the dude that I had to kill 9 people for you. We're putting it in street terms. Let's put it, because a lot of people want, I just killed 9 people for the beef you had with this dude. You and him squash it. You and your family are safe, but I got 9 people family hunting me. How I got to look at you? Now I got to murk you, son, because I can't trust you. You get what I'm saying?
No, you you putting it out there for everybody that can't get it. Listen, all these years, you know, the legends have been fighting. Not just the legends. A lot of current artists in the past have, you know, claimed to have boycotted the Grammys in the past. But like I was getting ready to say, it seems like whether it's the NFL, right, trying to repair their image, they reached out to Hove. Listen, we need you to help us with the halftime performance show at the NFL. They harp about the performances. You've seen Rihanna this year. You've seen the numbers. So it seems like same thing with the Grammys. They wanted to repair their image. So who can we go to? Let's turn to Hove. Let's see, you know what I'm saying? What's the best way to kind of help, you know, give them that look? I guess the question is it genuine or are they just trying to save face?
Okay, so now let's ask ourselves if it's genuine. All of that football stuff is done through what company? What company? Rock Nation, right?
Facts.
I'm just allegedly saying that I heard Jay-Z sold his interest in Rock Nation. Is that true or not?
I've seen some reports saying he sold percentage. Yeah.
All right. So now what they did was they used Jay to bring in all the talent. Now, if Jay-Z steps out of that situation, who owns all the talent that Jay-Z bring in? And this is just in the course of business. Right. You can't be mad at Jay-Z if people want to get in their feelings. See, I'm not in my feelings. I'm well aware of business. Now, I couldn't get mad that Jay would have, because he did it for whatever, but yo, this is business. So now I done signed all these artists and boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm out and I'm boom. That's business. But now who controls all of these artists? Rock Nation, the corporation, Viacom, whoever else is in the top. You know what I'm saying? And I can't blame Jay because of just hearing the story about when he purchased Tidal and they robbed him for $40 million more than they were supposed to. He had to sue them. And then once he did that, with coming out with his brand new album, Apple and Microsoft started doing things to where Jay couldn't make no money on his album. They would charge more money on their site, so you got to go over here. You dig what I'm saying? They monopolized Jay. So Jay is a good businessman because what he do, he went to the phone company and he told them, yo, y'all got to buy 1 million of my joints, blah, blah, blah. I'll give you a percentage of Tidal. Now, he got around those business.
Yeah.
So all of the artists that were signed to Tidal and went to Tidal because Jay-Z was on it, Jay got caught up in some agricultural corporate blah, 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 where it had nothing to do with you. And I'm sorry, but yo, check this out. This was good for me. I got a new album coming out. They trying to block me. I hear you. I love y'all, but I got to do this with Tidal. I got to give these guys a percentage of it. So now there's a corporate entity that's involved. And in the end of the day, we all must understand that's the cost of doing business.
Sometimes when I'm sleeping, I see things before they happen.
Yo, this shit good. Yeah, man. It's primo.
5 months.
What? Guess what?
I'd be like, I might be going to jail.
And as a matter of fact, it might not be over yet.